Okay, Pixel 6 Pro and Poco X3 Pro, 1080p, 30 frames per second, which is the max you can record with the front-facing camera on the Poco X3 Pro. So let me pan around. So it looks like the Pixel 6 Pro has a wider field of view. Let me stretch my arms a little bit more. So yeah, Pixel 6 Pro versus Poco X3 Pro, the battle of the pros. And you let me know what you think. So we're going to do just 1080p 30 frames per second. As I said, that's the max you can record with the front-facing camera on the Poco X3 Pro. Let me move this way and see how the stabilization works on both of them. Pixel 6 Pro and Poco X3 Pro, 1080p 30 frames per second. Okay, this was my camera comparison between these two phones. I don't normally like to talk and give my opinion when I do these comparisons. I prefer you to get to your own conclusions because we all see things differently and our eyes, brains, and tastes are calibrated differently. But I think I should highlight something this time. Firstly, the full-time zoom. At first glance, some of you might think that the Poco X3 Pro is doing a better job and say, wait, how is this possible? But nope, not really. On closer inspection, it's overprocessed and it looks very cartoonish. It might look better in some pictures than in others, and some people might actually prefer it, but the reality is that it is better and more realistic on the Pixel 6 Pro. Secondly, I think Google needs to do something about the front-facing camera at night, especially on videos and especially at 1080p 60 frames per second, which I didn't include in this video, but it is very noisy, way below expectations in my opinion. Anyway, I think the Poco X3 Pro, given its price, put up a very good fight against what it is considered one of the best cameras in the game. So props to Xiaomi for it. I hope you enjoyed this camera comparison. See you in the next one. Hasta la vista.